Hello guys, welcome back to Oki Doki Literature Club. Today we're going to be working on day 3 and 4, probably 5 if there's time. So let's go! Where we at? We left off with on one second, let me turn this off. We left off with so let's try to get let's do Yuri this time. I was just doing a mix. So let's do death. Whoa! That was weird. Torture? Whoa! Okay. Let's try disorient. It's array. Journal, confirmation, constraint, Another day passes and it's time for the... Wait a minute. Which microphone is working? Is it... So we don't have to worry about this mic being in a little brat. I don't know. Can you hear? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here being past the entering the club room, the usual scene. Hi Mary. Yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Let's see. That's pretty simple. That's a pretty simple thing to get to you in a good mood.
Stupid microphone!
I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look in your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and let the contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair! How did you even know? It's simple. If you have enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or just wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you plan to completely forget you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. What? Give up! Don't make me feel guilty. Look, guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening, and her face is in a book, as always. Ah! I wasn't listening or anything. It was something in my book. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Mary to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, what the hell? Okay, these headphones are being stupid. Give me a second, guys.
Quickly after following the mischievous little stunt like that, we're suffering this very enough for the deviation? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Oh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Aaron. It doesn't happen much, so it's a fun side of you. That's not really a good thing for that. You were right, though. It doesn't look bad, and I would expect a loud delusion. It's a delusion. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't even have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tipples onto the desk. Ow, what was it? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my resuscitation? What can I pronounce? Actually, that almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you back about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. That's okay. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes one big bite. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of round cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of the seat. Gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and grabs her arms. Ah, jeez, I get it. Cookie's still in her hand. Natsuki reaches up to Sayori, off of her Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously do that? Mouthful. Sayori tots her way to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the cloakroom. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had to do something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I'm even surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swing open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the cover of her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Your boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Oh, never mind that. Why held you up anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You wouldn't have heard the bell. You would have heard the bell at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. I was a little worried you played any music as well, Monica. I don't really. I was just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's super cool. So cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe you want to get a little bit out of it. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica has to eyes sweetly. I didn't mean to put any pressure on. I didn't mean any pressure. Nice. It's gonna happen again. What the hell? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave upstairs and mischievous exhibit. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. I don't love writing down stuff as you go through. You save it again. So it looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Is reading her book and then to the closet and Suki goes. I'm really curious to talk to Yukira a bit more. At the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from her reading for me. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. Rather that, she must be on the very few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I met her, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious. Can I have two copies of the same book? Well, when I said the bookstore yesterday, I was all about. I mean, I just haven't read to them. There's something fairly obvious here that your reason's telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick it up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. What's it about? Excuse me. Well, Yara closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I'm gonna see if this is a real book. Because I would like to read. With some ominous looking as something on the top cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give it away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from her home and experiment in prison. And while her life is in danger, she desperately chooses who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life slips apart her. It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it's gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. You read Gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of something of that sort of thing, though? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories. So don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot Erie's into those type of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just those type of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a new, strange, new perspective. And horrible things that happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because, you know, their own goals or own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, you thought you related to the protagonist. They are made out to be so naive for letting their one-sided mortals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, alright. And again, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything now. I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I could do is listen. And it's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book out of my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to yours. Yeah. Are you sure? I see my pet. Word I cannot say. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with somebody else. Well, just tell me if I'm distracting you or anything. Alright, I open the book and start the prologue. I still understood what Yuri means about reading in company, as if I could feel a presence over my shoulder as a read. And it's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over and notice that she's reading it from my book instead. Sorry, I was just Yuri. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against yours and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right arm to hold the book open. I guess that kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Look at that's a screenshot, but my screenshot key's not working, I think. Screenshot keys? Charge! Yuri takes the left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I'll do the same with my right arm and on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri sends out my right thumb after it flips to her side. And holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again. Not nice, mate. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. It's okay. I'm not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. But yeah. Oh, look at that smile! Yeah. Thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asked if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turned on my own. Wide. There's what I do not know. We continued the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page, each page feels as an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, let it curl over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? What is she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she second guesses all the things that she says and does, but she's afraid to do something wrong. It's not like I could see in your head or anything, but the kind of reminiscence of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. Anyway, it's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, I didn't mean to be in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess someone meant to ask you. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's time we share our poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, staring from her, finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Relaxes her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do this some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have any preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. So, you can listen on. Okay, I'll stop in the book and slip it back into my bag. Okay. Before I do this, I am going to. Okay, that's okay. Do a different layout, but I'm gonna go with Monica first. Hi again, Mary. How's writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're finding yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I haven't counted that. You never know. Want to share some of what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I'll give my phone to Monica. Great job, Mary. I was going to ooh in my head while reading. It's really a metaphorical. I know how to pronounce it, I just don't know. Sorry. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect to use skill so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put some in effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. But Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes to use simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers love to describe their own meaning of it. It's very challenging to write something like that efficiently, but allowing people to get something out just by feel or letting themselves analyze over No, she's oh god. It takes years of practice, which I'm assuming he already has at this point. I never really asked him. I'm sure I know where. I'm sure I know where he's at level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Okay. Colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless symphony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating wave forces, squeaking, scratching, piercing. Shine, fluorescent agent. 2 words there. Like playing a chalkboard. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing vinyl on a pizza piece, and then it's on the movies. Load me. I'm gonna take a real quick break. I'll be back. More abstract than the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Let's come back a bit. It's just the way I write. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a little. It's kind of thing I've never seen before, I guess. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh shit. I guess I'll have to go back to the window because I was trying to make it full screen so I could see. Using where and how the space your words can totally change the meaning of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way he wrote the lines really short makes me feel like we're trying to speak of the meanings. It's still hard for me to understand what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as the physical expression of a feeling, or a sensation. So think it that way. Not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Save your game. You never know what you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. this one, Mary. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Still, though, you don't make it sound like you like yesterday's one. Hey, I guess you got me. Sometimes, you know, I'm a little too loud for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one, I promise. You know, I'm gonna lie to you, Mary. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good about figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's just why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess my feelings is pretty important part of Yeah, me either. Why not just give it a try? Give it some time. Oh, and you wanna write something for me? This is sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might just getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like both. There's more of both, right? That's what I'm looking for. You're sweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sarah. I like happy the most. But sometimes you have a little break out in your head. A sad poem can help get that little rain come and make it a nice happy rainbow. So that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? This? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Mary. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my stuff. What the heck? Bottles. I pop up my scalp like the lid of a jar. It's the secret place where I hide all my dreams, where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and pull a finger and keep one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me feel love. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle of starlight likes to make amends. Sometimes my friend kisses her away. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, exploring the dark caves, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and corners, digging and digging, scraping and scrapping. I blow off the dust of my bottle caps. Blow off the dust on my bottle caps, it doesn't feel like time. Relax my empty shelf, producing more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all alone. Finally all done. I open up and call my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I probably pull them all from the shelf, one after one, holding them out for every friend. Each every bottle. Every time I let one go, the shadows again. The twine on my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. There was some screaming for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is hope, echo inside my head. really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but didn't expect this, something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, I don't know. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like that was meant to express myself in this way. It makes me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. I'm pretty passionate about this poem. I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. I always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it out of no more than a week later. And this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be. No, we'll go to Natsuki and then Yuri. Your last one better. Eh? Really? Well, yeah, I could tell you were more daring with this one. But you're really not as good as that. Yeah, it fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring all this out. I mean, I always like the poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate it when people try to sound fancy, or I don't know more meaning just by using annoying, complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri's head over heels for all this nonsense, but I see right through that bullshit. Making your reader so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess it's one way to do that. Well, everyone has their own opinion. My opinion is the best opinion, and I'm sure you figured that out already. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you learned something. Amy likes spiders. Amy likes spiders. Amy, you know what I've heard about Amy? She likes spiders. Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has such cute singing voice. I hear her every time. I hear her singing my favorite love song. Every time I hear that she's singing the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy held me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friend starts to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is much better without Spider. That reason I want to tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just worried. I hope you didn't think that was the best ever. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes he explains, so explain complicated issues with a much simpler acknowledges. And have some people start to realize how stupid they're being. Like if anyone agreed with the subject of this poem is a poem jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks it doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote about it too. Easily relate to. Everyone has some kind of hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out that make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking their things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow, so look forward to it. And now you're reading. Let's see what you've written today. You stare at a poem with a surprised expression on your face. Do you like it? How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you about techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it a little bit more imaginary. Yuri visibly sallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. It's just being appreciated like this. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you never shared your writing before? Really? I'm a fool. I really only write for myself. Me too. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, even your close friends? Harry doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Oh my god, you're writing so pretty. It happened in the dead of night when I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the solid raccoons on the window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed strange. Conicus as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread. I slept lunch and swallowed well with the consequences. Whether the raccoon was fed, will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was symptom of that for curiosity, an urge. The moon in its path and reflects not much more light cutting off my knife. The very light that burns my eyes as my raccoon. Says the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely protecting my emotions onto the new satisfying animal. And then the raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten used to each other. The raccoon becomes more hungry more and more frequently, so is my bread is always handy. Every time I burnish my cutting knife, the knife shows me its zigzag. I rush a flood, crossing a path. Finishing, I slice the bread. I free myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. To my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagination and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, as if I take a face value, then I can't figure out what's supposed to mean. I think it's something to do that different people can relate in their own way. I want to express that way that feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's one of those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. And Natsuki also writes something about that. About someone being really cool for something for strange entrance. She did. Yeah. She was talking about it, how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not harming anybody. She's right. Did she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's well interesting. To me, she seemed like the person who will make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Well, thank you for sharing everything. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would have probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit more, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together something good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves in front of, instead of getting any members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Excuse me. We do not need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some little things we can put out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're gonna be going to be doing with the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us is gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. Of course, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So you're already putting it all on the posters just in case anyone wants to prepare at home. Sarah, he's been calling a poster melted up for us this evening. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Yeah, all I did. Do you really think it's gonna be a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this one. There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of other people like that. I agree with that, Suki. I could never in my life do something like that. Edging, Yuri shook her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot for them to ask. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this film. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And then more people will perform. The better we'll be able to show everyone that's what literature is all about. Yeah! It's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we are all in this club today. Don't you want to share it out with others? To inspire them to feel in the same way that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if that takes standing in front of the room takes 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sarah looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I Natsuki doesn't have any opening stuff. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around the room and sees what else is expecting faces. I guess I just don't have a choice. You're the best, Yuri. Just have a serious thing. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to be practicing in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden! Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, what are you supposed to do with the strangers? Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more confident. Can I go next? Of course. Let's go. Let's see. Monica flips through the book. She has a lot of poems. She then stands up behind the podium. The title of this poem is Vedic Land. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice feels through. More than that, her inflection is perceived. She knows exactly how to imply emotion behind each line as she recites, beginning the voice to life. Is this something she's done before, or simple by nature? By nature, I glance around her. Everyone has their eyes on Monica, so Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes recitation of hers. Monica takes it back and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sally? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri catches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri. Anxiously glances at each of us. Do Yuri? It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Your voice shakes as she begins reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why she all of a sudden putting in so much effort? As Yuri passed the couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened to Yuri is distorted into her voice. Her quivering words transform into a sharp, simple, fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that includes, with perfect timing, is not gonna whirl a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. You're stunned by extended reality glances around her as she's bewildered, or even herself. It's up to me to say the situation. I'm the first to start plotting. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give your recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applauded, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, this time next time. So Yuri hops off her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meta. Sorry, I gave Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. Why don't you guys do it so easily? I like to think of it as your assignment to open the imagining or designing it's yourself. It's your poem. So it cannot be best at it. Best that was. Okay then. So Yuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like the soft voice has made it perfect music. That's giving me a headache. Boy. Since we have the settings open, let's save it. Probably not many pages, huh? No. poem isn't aims. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's linear and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on some paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sarah's voice almost gives it a new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get a chance to reach more deeply into someone I thought I already knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Mary liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori, but the atmosphere of the poem fits you so nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Hey, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that a sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work on us as well. They might mean a bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of a thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Mary. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Mary lower everyone's standards a little before I'm through it. Natsuki, it's fine. Might as well get it done over with. I'll just go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up and sit on the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I received applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not as really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less of you do of your abilities and more of your lack of confidence in your writing. It's something that I improve over time, though. Maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you guys all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. When she's a little unfused, her poem has a rhyme and a rhyme theme tune. Natsuki's trademark style. Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you, you say. You better not make me do that again. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? Doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. But that's just how it is, so... Well, if that's the case, we won't have much worry about it for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find another poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been a while. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Mary. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's just go already. I will call Miss Sarah once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot has recently have changed. But today's story has been a bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we used to get to... Sayori bubbles with the words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I'll walk home with you. Walk home with Yuri. I just thought of that make my heart pound. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awkward turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even a point of speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you. Sorry. I can't figure out how you've seen things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in your club is a replacement for you. If you say so, the conversation trails off and I'm not feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. And that's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Alright. So I'll be able to, once it hits the next day, day 4, after day 4, when it hits this part of day 4, I will, I will go to a new recording and yeah, basically, you know the drill. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Were you back to the piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Nansuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But the whole day of school where we just had to play and eat all different kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's pretty specifically look forward to. Oh, come on. Aren't you saying that you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say anything I like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as yours. Or Sayori's. Anyways, excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Well, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Shit, Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance over at Sayori before turning back toward everyone. But the conversation had already disappears, and everyone's back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she knows anything different about Sayori's attitude. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they've been spending some time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers out of the desk. Mary, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything. I can't say I have noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down on her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Mary, since you certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to see if you knew anything, so drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try to talk to her a little myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Or she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing that's on her mind is you, Mary. Mm-hmm. I wonder if it comes back to the conclusion, you know? I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, more than anything else, you know? Yeah. She's been much happier since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always full of sunshine. It's not any different now than how it has been. You're so funny, Mary. Have you thought about you always seeing her as cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you? Ah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What did I do? What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'm trying to talk to her, so try not to think on that for now. Alright, Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I'll let you kneel now next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I cannot hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this, especially how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me so much. Now it feels like I'm the only one that's behaving out of turn. But there's nothing I could do besides wait for Monica. How does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peeping from over her book. But she looks away quickly as flushed look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really see Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own before, so I have no notice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I sat up for my desk and sit across next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts and emotions. What? How were you able to tell that I was something like that? Well, it's something I do a lot. So it's hard for me to... It wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I've sinned or anything. I didn't. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only concerned for those who are willing to share their course. Of course, there's certainly those who find more calm in keeping themselves, but if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. That's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seemed a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading too much and a little too much. Mary, the world is full of women, often hidden behind deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you might know them. So if you think that they might not be right there, something behind it after all. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. Excuse me, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looked deeply into my eyes. Her expression was gentle, curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover your feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Mary, you're giving me way too much credit. You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not as you. Shit, I meant to write it down, so I know what that means. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about. Sayori. Let's go with Natsuki first. This time. Finally! This one. It's good! I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says, especially Yuri. Just keep writing poems like this. That's what you need. Are you sure that's not what you want? Excuse me? You're talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I guess it depends. Aren't you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't even know if I'll figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad you like my poem after all. I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. I'll be your beach. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that demise your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore racing beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with a brilliant light. The walls in your mind that will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you go throughout. Had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in the sunbeams you hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in the windy sand, and remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart beat. In a way you thought I had left it. In a way you thought I had left you long ago, but if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things. So I wanted to write something nice message for lunch. Besides, the beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write about something negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we both kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it or whatever. Ugh. You could really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. It's not like that I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing it once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Let's go to Monica now. Hi, Mary. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give this some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take a look at the poem I'm holding in my hands. I like it, Mary. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It makes me kind of think that Suki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Let's actually see if that's an actual person.
Yeah.
So we're going to say right here, going to let's see here. Oh, it is a real person. Whoa! Okay. Alright then, I'll take a better look at this later. Let's head back to the game now. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few words. The poems can be funny. Endearing, I guess. I just need to analyze it. Or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they were written for kids, but only if you think about them. They can express views of the world that would be applied to anybody. So you're saying that Natsuki's kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but super challenging to get the meaning through. So I could see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. It's like he used custom font something for this, honestly. I'm not gonna read these anymore. I'm not sure I'm trying to get this content. I feel like learning and looking for answers of the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to physiological or anything, to get too physiological or anything. It's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. See, I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost para. I don't know. Because if we had all the answers, one of the worlds would lose its meaning. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't have anything to really write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional pictures. I think you would know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tips of them. Are you ever too shy you're writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes easier. Because instead of just telling what your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, Yuri's next. Even though I would rather have her go last, but Yuri's going next. So I'm curious about what's going on with Sayori. Well done, Mary. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these 2 days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it feels like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's fun to get to know everyone in the writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Mary? Yeah. Well, you know how it is about writing. It's a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important in exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always with your writing. And have the most advice to share, is that so? Everything's for a good minute. That must be terrible, for me to have become someone whose views, opinions is person. Mary, it's not a bad way as you're making it out in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. So, I'm sorry that I always overthinking can come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to overthinking being disliked. Mary, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your format? Okay, here. Each. Excuse me, guys. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an thing to write about. I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki had already told me about it. She did. She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose it's better to compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have any particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But I suppose it's not that bad. It's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. And for sharing. It's nice, I guess. Come on. I can already tell you don't like it. No. You don't need to worry on what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Huh? I didn't write this to anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Mimi. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just let me know if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing our problems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a little bit unusual, that's right. You evaded from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase to use. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different here, Sayori isn't here. It seems like you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run out to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! And she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, and so I didn't want to force it. Whoa! That curious expression coming from Yuri out of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So let's decide what everyone else is going to be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person in here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sarah enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make the banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. I'm about that. I love atmosphere. His expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help. Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Mary, who is the one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I'll definitely appreciate that. Well, is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind to help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give it to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to help handle the baking on your own. Mary may not like to be around if you only made him help out with mushrooms. And so therefore, he may be more suited with help assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just trying to make excuses for Mary too. What are you saying? It will be extremely mentalist work, and baking isn't. Just what you think. Guys, let's settle this down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Mary to decide how he would like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't gotten a chance to spend with me yet, you know? So I'm pretty sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Mary, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Sayori is an option to pick. Let's just pick Sayori then. Sayori, I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean to be this difficult. Just think of the club. Okay, because, like they said, Sayori's helping Monica, so Monica does not need Mary's help. So does that mean I need to pick Natsuki or Yuri? You know what? I'm gonna do a coin flip. We're gonna do heads for Natsuki, tails for Yuri. Tails for Yuri, so we're helping Yuri. Then I probably would be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I could already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Mary? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's good to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Mary? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how they turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Mary picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I can do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up, maybe a bit far out of her own comfort zone, but I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell she tried to say something Sayori would say out times like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. You know, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal on nothing, but I'm gonna say this. You better bet my cupcakes are gonna be the best part about the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up the things. I was to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. I'll turn around. Sorry. I realized I didn't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay? Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'd be going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it would not be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter anyway. I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not clearly nearly as creative as you are. You don't underestimate yourself, Mary. I think that we will make a very productive team. Even if you choose me just because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with other reason you may have to chose me. You're forgetting the one with the most common sense. I choose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself, what? See, Yuri thinks to herself with an extreme tense expression. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out where you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. There's a reason to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression, and I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would prefer to do this with Sayori, my anxiety shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shook my head. Why do I feel nervous about... Oh, shit. Again! Why do I feel nervous as Sayori finds out about this? It's not we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go along with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. Okay, I'm going to leave it here for episode 2. Stop sharing. And just because I can't English today. English is not working anymore. And I've already been recording for a couple hours now. So, I hope you guys had a lot of fun doing episode 1 and 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club with me. Next time you see me, I'm gonna have my hair looking like probably Sayori first. But yeah, so hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will see you guys in my next video or live stream. So, bye.